Okay. Diksha also joined now? Or is that Ashrita? Okay. Ashrita is here. Okay. So let's get started. What is that we want to learn today? And that's not a question, that's just an information for you all. We are going to cover probability in the class today, which we were doing last week. We had just touched upon the basic concepts of probability. Vasundhara is here. So we will do a little bit more deeper dive into that and see how the probability becomes less probable when it comes to confusion. Alright? So, give me a minute. There's one more child joining. Lota, how are you? What's your name? Kian. Come and have a seat. I'm good. So आप कहाँ एक सीट लेके बैठ सकते हैं? आप पूरे घंटे बैठिए, कोई दिक्कत नहीं. So you can sit here. And if you, since the door is open, if you see mosquitoes bothering you guys, this is a mosquito repellent. Just check a little bit and see there is no reaction, so that we can focus on math. Here? Okay, let's avoid anything that gets us distracted from what we're trying to do. So Kian, this is a class for you where there are certain things that you need to be aware of. So what you're seeing is this iPad, which is recording me and the board, not anybody in the class. And the purpose of this iPad is to make sure that you guys don't have to worry about taking notes. Everything that we are doing here is there for your reference. You can watch the video later on. For now, you will focus only on following the concepts and ask questions, participate in the class. Okay, that should be the goal. All right. So we are going to talk about probability, and again, for you it might sound like all of a sudden we are jumping onto probability. That's okay. It's part of life. Every day we come across things where we say, how probable is this? Will this happen or will this not happen? And there's a lot of math behind this. So that's what we'll touch upon, and we'll look at the concepts and then we'll go into the practical implementation of that. Okay? And then do as much practice that we do. As you can see my hands, it's dirty. Why? Because when you do problems, your hands get dirty. I want you guys to get your hands dirty as well. Meaning, when I'm giving you guys something to solve, give it a shot and don't think that, okay, getting an answer is going to be easy. Alright? So, all the kids who were there in the class or who were not in the class, if you have to give me the lamest definition of probability, what do you mean by that? Can you guys tell me in simplest form, what does probability mean? Meant. What is meant by probability? Ajit and Adam were there in the previous class. I want to give a chance for everybody else. Anybody can tell me what is probability and give me the simplest definition of it. I'm not very intelligent, so I don't expect any intelligent answer. Give me a definition like you'll explain to a 5-year-old. Yep. Yeah, Dikshita. No, Dikshita was there as well. Gayatri.
The chance of something happening.
Okay. Aryahi, same thing?
Yeah.
Okay. So probability, okay, so it's how likely it is, how probable is something. That's what is probability. Now, in the previous class we talked about tossing a coin. Let's say if I'm tossing a fair coin, which has head and a tail on each side. If I toss a coin, what is the possibility of getting a head or a tail? Hands down. You know it.
50-50.
50-50. So who knows it? I will make sure that everybody gets a chance. Okay? So make sure that everybody gets a chance. Manas. If I'm tossing a fair coin, meaning there is no way I can manipulate the outcome, what is the possibility of getting a head or getting a tail? Manas, go ahead. You have raised your hand. Open your mouth as well.
Never mind, it's hard. I don't understand.
Okay.
I have to come here.
Okay. And sit down properly. I want everybody to see. I want to see everybody's face properly. Okay. Nobody is on a beach right now. Everybody is in the classroom. All right. So, whatever you guys said, That is correct. Yes, Sami, you're saying something? Oh, Sami,
The 50-50 chance.
50-50. So there's a simplest way it is described in mathematical terms. Probability of anything happening. Okay, be it probability of head is chance of head versus total number of chance. So when you're tossing a coin, you can get a head or you can get a tail. So there are two possible outcomes, either a head or a tail. But out of the two chances, there will be only one chance when you can get a head or a tail. So probability of getting a head in this mathematical way, if you want to put it, is only one out of the total number of chances of two. Yeah? That is how 1 by 2 gives you a 50% or 50-50, whatever you call it. Now, let's look at one more situation. You have a bag which has 4 marbles which are red. I'll make it look red. Okay. Then you have 3 marbles which are, let's say, green. I hope this marker works. Okay. If I'm randomly picking a marble from this bag, what is the probability of getting it red? Getting it as a red one. Or I have a bag with this many marbles, 4 red and 3 green. If I'm randomly picking a marble without having the ability to manipulate, what is the probability of getting a red marble? I know you guys know it. I will give chance. No, I have more interesting problem for you. Don't worry about it. Nobody's going to have a ride.
I'm gonna learn that half after
Sir, can you repeat the question?
Okay. I have a bag with red and green marbles. I have 4 red marbles and I have 3 green marbles in the bag. I am blindfolded. I am just putting my hand inside the bag and randomly picking one marble without having the ability to manipulate. What is the probability of getting a red marble? Yeah, Abhi.
4 out of 7.
4 out of 7. So it's very simple. Now go by the same definition. Probability of any event to happen is total number of that event, number of events of that particular category divided by total number of events. Here there are 7 ways you can pick a marble. So there are 7 chances that you have. Sinara, your class is over, beta. This is level 2. You'll get scared. Okay, you can drop off. Alright, so there are 7 marbles here. So there are total number of chances. If I am talking about probability of getting a red marble, it will be, what is the total number of chances I can get a red? That is only 4, because I have only 4. What is the total number of ways I can pick marbles? I have total 7 ways to pick marbles. 4 plus 7. So probability of getting a red is 4 out of 7. Similarly, if somebody says, okay, what is the probability of getting a green? Arif? Nothing. What is the probability of getting a green? Okay, let's see.
3 out of 7.
3 out of 7. Do you want to contest that answer or you agree?
What was the question?
Then you have to be in the class with me.
Oh, yeah.
I want everybody to pay attention. No. So, okay. Chance last. Make sure that everybody is paying attention to only what we are doing on the board. 3 by 7. Okay? Alright. Red squirrel. How come squirrels are there in the class? Who is red squirrel? Okay. Okay, so these were the jump start questions. Now I'm going to give you guys something that will make you think. Let's and Kian. Now I'll tell you something that after hearing that, everybody will start crying actually. Okay? This is the technique that we use for solving any math problems. I call it RAN. If you want to stitch a story around that, it goes as, who wins the race depends on who ran the best. Now let me break it down. R stands for read, A stands for analyze, and N stands for Nike, the shoe brand, which says just do it. Now if you relate this, what I'm saying is this is the approach that we have to follow for solving any problem. You have a math problem, be it easy or difficult problem. What you have to do is read the question once, twice, thrice, 4 times till you get tired of it. Till you think that I have learned or understood each and every part of the question. Okay? And then once you have read it a couple of times and you are sure that you know each and everything about the question, then you start thinking about it. This is going to be my approach. This is what the question is saying. Okay, these are the formulas I'm going to apply. This is the technique that I can use for solving it quickly. Okay, so you are putting brain to your solution approach, or you are making a plan. Then comes Nike. Just do it. In short, what I'm conveying here is that when you have a problem to solve, don't jump onto solving it. Read the question, be very clear about it, think, make your plan, and then you try doing it. Your chance of going wrong will be least. If you straight away jump onto it, you might end up spending 15 minutes and then you'll realize, oh, I took a wrong approach. I have to redo it again. And you'll be hard pressed for time in exam, right? The idea is to get maximum with minimum effort. So wherever you can avoid wastage of time, that's what this technique helps with. Okay? Now, let's look at some interesting. People will call it difficult. I don't call them difficult problems because it's only us who will make them difficult or easy. Let's look at some problems that I have collected for you guys. So, okay. Now, hear carefully. Arav, anything interesting that you're doing, put it on hold. Now, hear the question clearly, okay? And I'll apply the RAN technique, meaning I'll read the question a couple of times for you guys and I'll give you time to think before you try doing it. Leo is going to use a random number generator 400 times. Leo is going to use a random number generator 400 times. So basically, it's a number generator, right? I mean, it's like you click a button, it generates a number for you. Click a button again, it generates another number for you. And it's a random number generator. It doesn't generate the same number over and over again. Okay? So I'm reading it again. Leo is going to use a random number generator 400 times. Each time he uses it, he will get a 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5. So that number generator tool, platform, website, whatever toy, whatever it is, it can generate only numbers from 1 to 4, 1 to 5 basically. One of these numbers it will generate. And Leo is going to use this 400 times. Is everybody able to follow the question so far, or whatever I'm saying? On the screen as well? Abhi, Milana? Okay. Sandra and Celine? Where did Manas go? Sangita, okay? Alright. What is the best prediction for the number of times that Leo will get an odd number? Don't raise your hand. I'm not interested in seeing how quickly you're jumping. I want you to apply this also. When did you think? I've just completed the question. Without doing the scratchbook work on the book, I don't trust that answer to be legitimate. And if your answer goes wrong,
You can't speak.
for next 2 more classes, okay?
Yeah, I remember that one day.
Wonderful. That will be awesome.
I remember that one day you
Okay,
lost.
okay. Don't stress that discussion. That is wastage. Exactly. See, kids have not understood the hands down, Arav. You don't have to dance in the class. Leo is going to use a random number generator 400 times. Each time he uses it, he will get a 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5. What is the best prediction for the number of times that Leo will get an odd number? What is the best prediction? You are using probability techniques for making a prediction. See the power of probability.
Like
And
probability or how many times?
What is the best prediction for number of times he will get an odd number out of 400 attempts? I have not even completed the question and you raise your hand. I don't know what magic you were doing. Everybody, get your hands dirty. It's not only the teacher who gets their hands dirty. Tasvik, what's happening? Are you drawing a picture? No? Try doing math. Yep.
240.
Okay. Yes, Sani.
If the number generator runs from 5, I think the answer would be 80 out of the 400 to get 5, to get each number.
So did you hear the question? What was the last part of the question? It said, what is the best probability of getting an odd number? What is the maximum number of times he will get an odd number?
Oh, then it'll be 80 times 3.
240? Okay, I'll take that answer, but I'm not confirming yet. Yeah?
I got 240.
240. Did you get it 5 minutes ago or you got it now?
I got it now. It was
Yeah,
me.
because that's what I was saying. Do the thinking, do the calculation.
Oh, I got
Yeah.
it.
How about you? Yeah. Not done yet. How about you, Tasvik? 240 where? Show me a notebook. See, I have a problem. I don't trust anybody. Without doing the...
I only did, I didn't know how to get 240, so I just put all the numbers.
Uh-huh.
Then I counted the odd numbers, which is 2.
Uh-huh.
Total numbers.
Where did one go? So, see, again, it's not, see, sky will not fall if you guys go wrong with one answer, okay? The idea is, are we doing it with the right approach or not? Yes, Abhi, what's your answer?
240 over 400.
No, I think you did not hear the last part of the question. It said, what is the best prediction for the maximum number of times you will get an odd number? So you don't have to give me probability. It's asking about the times. So you can stop at 240 if that answer is correct. I'm not still confirming yet. How about you, Sanvi? Sanvita?
240 times.
240 times. How about Sarya? Same?
Yeah.
Okay. How about Sandin, Celine, Urvi, Gayatri?
Oh, we got 240 times.
240 times. How about Urvi?
240 times.
Myra?
I got 230 now. Oh, 240 times.
240. Okay, Dekshita, same. Anybody who got different answer? Different than 240?
Oh, I got 200.
40? Okay. Tasvik, here.
Can I explain how I got it?
Huh?
Can I explain my answer how I got it, please?
I'll let you know when we have to explain. Okay. There are more interesting problems. Let's make sure that we're not using the entire class for debating one question only. Okay. There are more varieties of problems that will come across. Now, show me what did you do and where did you get stuck? Okay. Okay. So here's the thing. Let's look at it in a very simple way. And again, probability is not something that can be used as a fortune teller, okay? It just gives you a mathematical way of looking at it. So let me go back to the question again. Okay? What is the question say? There is a random generator that somebody is using, named Leo, I think. And when you click on the number generator, it's like a website. When you press once, it generates one number. Press again, it generates another number. It could be the same number, different number, doesn't matter. But it has a fixed range from 1 to 5. Now, so chance of any number being generated by clicking once is how much? Let's say if I'm talking about 1, I can get 1 to 5. So chance of getting a 1 is 1 out of 5. Chance of getting a 2, probability of getting 1 is this much. Probability of getting 2 is, again, same thing. Also 1 over 5, you get 2 is only once in the whole set. Every number has the same probability, 1 over 5. Yeah? If somebody is singing, please don't do that. Now, it says, what is the probability of getting an odd number? What are the odd numbers? This one, and this one. Manas, your singing talent is not needed in the class right now. Be on mute.
Oh,
Okay. So now, probability of getting a 1 is 1 out of 5, probability of getting a 3 is 1 out of 5, and probability of getting 5, which is another odd number, is again 1 out of 5. Okay? So what is the total probability of getting odd number? This plus this plus this. So 1 by 5 plus 1 by 5 plus 1 by 5. That is 3 over 50, 3 over 5. Yeah? So this tells us that if I am clicking on the button to generate a number, probability of getting an odd number is this plus this plus this, this plus this plus this, which is 3 over 5. This many times I can get an odd number for every time I am clicking on it. How many times I am clicking on it? 400 times. If the number generator has been clicked 400 times, what is the probability of getting a odd number? For one time, I am getting this many times. This is my probability. For this many times, what is my probability? This into 3 over 5. So when you do this, you will get 80 into 3. So this becomes 400. You can write as 80 into 5 is 400. 80 into 3, that is 240. So what it means is that when you are using that number generator, for every occurrence of that number generation, you can get 3 out of 5 for an odd number. So for every time you can get this many times, this is the probability of. So what is probability? Probability is saying what is the chance, what is the percentage of something happening. So if you convert this into percentage, this will become 60%. Let's not talk about that right now. But what I'm saying is, for every chance, your chance of getting an odd number is this much. For every click, this is the probability of getting an odd number. So you are clicking it 400 times. So 400 into this is the total times you will get an odd number. Does that make sense? Or I'm getting you guys more confused? Yes, Manas, you have raised your hand. Tell me what the question is. No question?
what does that say on the board?
Say that again.
What does that say on the board? I can't read it.
You cannot see the board completely, or you cannot see what I have written on the board.
I can't see what is written on the board. It's kind of blurry.
Okay. So forget about that part of it, okay? Whatever I have written on the board, let's ignore that, okay? This one question is not going to change your life. Let's look at some more problems and see what is the approach that we will follow and how do we go forward for solving such problems, okay? Is that okay? Let's see. There are a couple of things that you guys will keep hearing from me and which you will not like. 2 or 3 favorite sentences of mine. One sentence is, I don't trust anybody when it comes to solving math. Meaning, the message for you all is, you have a problem to solve it by yourself. Vivan, Ashrita, you guys are very quiet. Are you with me so far? Vivan and Ashrita, are you guys with me so far? Okay, Vivan is on mute. Okay, so let's pick up the next problem and see what is that we have that we want to break our head with. I'm sorry? No, one more time.
Like, remember when you said that you teach us like that? One thing that we did last class, a really complex one. It's like adding proportions or something. Or proportions.
Okay, when we will come to that, we'll figure it out. Okay, Now I'm going to the next problem, and again I want you guys to look at it in a very simplistic way. This question is Arif. Alright. You guys have to help me find a language that is more effective than the language that we use. Okay?
He understands Hindi.
There are many kids in the class who will not probably understand Hindi. I'll start blabbering in Chinese so that you get pissed off.
I don't even know Chinese.
No, that's why I will do that. Because if you, the languages that are understood by everybody, and if you are not able to follow that, let me use Chinese then.
I know one word in Chinese.
Okay. Let's move on. Let's not waste a lot of time. Here's the question. Sophia has a bag with 3 purple marbles and 4 blue marbles in it. 3 purple and 4. So this is, let's say this is Sophia's bag. Let me try drawing a nice bag. Okay?
I love the
Okay? This is a bag. This is Sophia's bag, okay? She has 3 purple marbles and 4 blue marbles. So, I'll change the question, okay? Let's say these are the 3 blue marbles.
You said there was 4 blue marbles and 3
Okay. Okay. Let me not get you confused. So 4 blue marbles. Okay. She has 4 blue marbles and I don't have a purple one. Okay, so I'll use green in place of purple. So see how beautiful is the bag Sophia has. Sophia has a bag with 3 purple marbles, 3 green marbles and 4 blue marbles. She is going to randomly draw a marble from the bag 280 times. She is going to draw something randomly 280 times. Putting the marble back in the bag after each draw. Arif, I will not take your answer.
Well, I have a question.
I have not completed the question. I have the habit of repeating the question 2-3 times. Don't I? Just hold it. Trust me, patience is a very important thing in life. You will need patience for another 70 years, at least. After that, I don't know. Another 70 years. So I'm counting till 85 years of your age. Okay? Alright. So use patience, okay? Sophia has a bag with 3 purple marbles and 4 blue marbles. So here the green ones are representing purple marbles and blue ones are representing blue. She is going to randomly draw a marble from the bag 280 times. Putting the marble back in the bag after each draw. So she'll pick up a marble, oh, blue, okay. She'll mark blue, put it back. Again, jumble it. Another one, okay. Purple, okay. Mark it purple, second count, put it back. Why she is doing that? Because if she takes it out, then the number of marbles will change. Okay, the whole probability equation will change. So that's why she is putting it back. That's the question here. Complete the following statement with the best prediction. Sophia will draw a purple marble exactly 120 times, close to 120 times. Okay. So now you have to find out. She has 4 blue marbles and 3 purple marbles. And she draws it 280 times. How many times she will get a purple marble? That's the question. Okay. Think about it. Yes, Sami, you have raised your hand. Manas, everybody, you got the question or you are still...
No, I was upset in the last question.
Okay, yeah, Vivan.
Wait,
I can't hear what you. I wasn't able to hear what the question was. I heard the first part, but I couldn't hear the second part.
Okay. So this is Sophia's bag. She has 4 blue marbles into it and 3 purple marbles or green marbles, whatever you call it. She draws a marble from the back 280 times. And every time she draws a marble, she looks at the color, marks somebody, and puts it back in the bag.
I think it's not working.
What is that? Aaron? Will you let me complete the question? Somebody asked me the question. Okay. So, she draws a marble from the back 280 times, and after drawing the marble from the back, she puts it back. So the question is, what is the best prediction you can make with respect to the number of times you will get a purple marble? Yeah. 120? Okay, Sanvita?
I got 160.
160, okay. So out of 280, you are saying that she will get 160 times a purple marble?
Yeah.
And purple marble is the green ones, okay? Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then I have to.
Okay. Yeah. Aryahi,
I got 122.
you also got 120. You got 122 or you got 120?
No, I got 1.
T double O.
Yeah.
Okay. Suhina. So Vivan and Asrita, you guys got the question, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And Aryahi, you can put your hands down. Sanvita, what is your revised answer?
120.
Okay. What about Tasvik?
3 by 7.
What?
That's the probability.
What 3 by 7? So see, the question here is,
3 by 7 purple marbles.
no, the question is, she is drawing marble from the back 280 times. So how many times she will get the purple marble? Yeah, Dikshita.
I got 120, sir.
120? Okay. Okay. Yep.
We also got
120.
120.
And you got it by?
Multiplied is 280, 703 out of 7 marbles, so now I just.
Wonderful. So yeah, I think now we are on the same page. But yeah, so yeah, Sandin Celine, what did you get?
120. Yeah.
120. Vasundhara?
I got 122, but I think I have to leave in some time.
I'm sorry, beta?
I think I have to leave in some time.
That's okay. Whoever has to leave early gets punished for watching the video. Don't worry, there's no punishment, it's just a way to recap or kind of catch up on what we missed. Okay? Alright, that's okay. Alright, so Arav, don't take my job away. Okay? So if you are here, allow me to teach. Okay? Move 2 feet away. Till 2021, we used to follow COVID guidelines. That was 6 feet away. From 2024 in the class, the guideline is 2 feet away. Yep. Yes, Sanvita. Okay. Sarya, what is the answer?
I got 120.
120. Now there's a twist to it. Everybody, I'm sure you guys got 120 because you did simple calculation. Okay? That 220 times, what is the probability of getting a purple? That is 3 out of 7. 220 multiplied by this, 120. Okay? 7, 4, 40, so 3, 120. But it is not something that is written in stone. This is just a guideline. So in the exam, you will get a question which will have 4 options. Now here are the options, okay? One option was exactly 120 times. Second option was close to 120 times but probably not exactly 120 times. Third option was exactly 160 times. No dance. Fourth option was close to 160 times but probably not exactly 160 times. Yep.
close to 120.
Close to 120. Close to 120, okay? That is what your option would be in the exam. Because this is just a guideline. It is not writing things in stone.
It's a chance. It doesn't mean it's a
Chance is not
Yeah.
exact. It's just more like a chance.
See how Arya is explaining. It's a chance. It's not something like this. So it's called contemporary dance, where you're trying to express things with a dance. You don't even have to speak. If you're good at dancing, you can explain that without even saying a single word. Okay? Okay, alright. Jokes apart, let's come back to serious business. So only takeaway here. Okay, guys. Mr. Mechanic, that you can take care of it later. Alright. So, coming back to the class. Now, the only takeaway here was that when you are talking about probability, all these are models. That gives you a tentative view. Okay? That gives you a chance of something happening. But not something that you can bet your money on. You cannot say, okay, it will be exactly 120 out of 280 times. If you don't get 120 times, I'll give away my entire wealth. And if you say so, be ready to be my guest. Okay? Because it is a probability. It doesn't guarantee anything. It's just a guideline. Does it make sense, everybody? Manas,
Yeah.
Abhi, Sandin Sulain, Sami, Suhina, Urvi, everybody?
Yeah,
Gayatri,
but I just don't understand one thing.
tell me what is that one thing?
When it said 50 times 3 over 7, I don't understand how it equals 120. I mean,
It's 280, not 250.
I don't find it.
It's 280, not 250. 280. It's 280.
Oh,
Now you have a reason to complain. You will say my teacher's writing is pathetic. I will use better fonts. It is 280 into 3 over 7.
oh.
Now this is acceptable? Yep, okay.
What is 280? Wait.
It's the chance of the
What's the amount of time?
Yeah. Now let's look at the next question.
Yeah.
And this time, you guys will apply that extra caution that we talked about just now. Okay? And here, mouth is here, ear is here, brain is over top. So use the brain, use the eyes, use the ears before you get mouth into action. Okay. Jose is going to use a random number generator 500 times. Each time he uses it, he'll get a 1, 2, 3 or 4. Complete the following statement with the best prediction. Jose will get Jose will get something other than a 2, and then you have 4 options.
Wait, is that the only question?
That's
So can you repeat the question again?
yes, I will. So I'm just writing the answers quickly here. The options here. Option A says exactly 250 times. Option B, RF, hold your horses, take a deep breath, you'll feel better. Close to 250 times, but not exactly, I'm not writing that much. Third one is exactly 275. Option D says close to 275 but not exactly 275. Now reading the question one more time. Jose is going to use a random number generator 500 times. Each time he uses it, he will get a 1, 2, 3 or 4. Complete the following statement with the best prediction. The sentence that you have is, Jose will get something other than a 2, and then you have these four options. Exactly 250 times, close to 250 but not to exactly 250, exactly 275 times, close to 275 but not exactly 275.
Doesn't mean other than 2 mean like you can get a 1, 3, or 4?
That is, I'll leave that for your judgment.
I thought 3 7. Yeah, so did I. Yeah, 3
Okay? Okay, so just check it one more time instead of rushing for it.
I got B.
Close to 375. 375? Yeah.
Oh, no,
No, then I got
C
D.
then. I got C then.
I got D.
Okay, let me repeat the question one last time and then I'll.
D.
No, close to I'm just copying it over, okay? I'm saying close to 375 but not exactly 375.
D.
Okay? I'm making Sammy sleepy. Okay. Let me read the question one last time. Jose is going to use a random number generator 500 times. Each time he uses it, he will get a 1, 2, 3 or 4. Complete the following statement with the best prediction. Jose will get something other than a 2. Now you have 4 options. Exactly 250 times, close to 250 but not exactly 250, exactly 375 times, or 4th option is close to 375 but not exactly 375. And which one you are leaning towards? Yes, Sanvita.
I got exactly 375, so C.
Exactly 375. Okay.
Sure.
Yep. Yes, Ami.
I also got exactly 375.
Abhi. I'll come to you. Yep.
Do you roll it 500 times?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. You also saying D.
375.
Yep. Okay. How about Sarya?
I got 375 exact.
Exactly 375 times. Arif.
Or D.
D. I heard that. I heard you saying D. But you wanted to say 3 times so that I memorize it.
No, I think my answer is C then.
Okay. Yeah, Vivan and Ashita. Tell me what is the answer?
I got 375. I got the same thing too.
375. Exactly 375.
No,
78.
Okay. How about Sanvita? Sanvita has given the answer already. All the
Put my hand down.
yeah. All the kids who have given the answer already, they can put their hands down so that I don't call your name multiple times or I don't start dancing like what Arav is doing right now. Yeah, B.
300 is exactly 375 times.
Vasundhara.
it's not the answer, but I think I had to leave it now.
Yeah, go ahead with that. Deekshita.
I got exactly 375 times.
Sanin Celine.
I got 375 exactly.
Okay. So